So just over 24 hours to go, and we're back at the Triangle Shopping Centre in Manchester. It's a slightly bigger crowd, still not a raucous crowd. There's some Amir Khan flags, which are sort of banners really, which are the Pakistan flag. And there were some Irish flags, I'm not sure where they've gone. And the man in charge of the weigh-in is one of sport's most iconic voices. It's Michael Buffer, you know it, the guy that says, let's get ready to rumble, which has been used just about everywhere, and don't think you can use it without paying him a copyright, trust me, because the man has got rich off the back of that little slogan, and rightly so. He's a lovely fella. Michael, they love you in Britain. You've done a few fights here. Do you enjoy doing fights in front of a British crowd?
I always do. As you know, the last time I was here was when Ricky fought Lescano in Man City Stadium, and it was 57,000. 57. An awesome night.
That could have been one of the biggest cheers you ever received.
I just saw it on YouTube recently. It was quite. It was fantastic.
Do you like big fight build-ups, the week of a fight? I mean, do you get into it yourself, or do you just like to come in late and stick to yourself, Michael?
No, both, actually. I like to stick to myself, but I do enjoy the big fight build-up because I'm a fan at heart. And I like to watch what's happening around the world from the British point of view on the sports shows leading up to it. So it's electric, and the voltage goes up as each day passes, and of course today the weigh-in, and it'll pick up a little bit more press coverage on TV, and it's fantastic to see the fans that travel from city to city to see their hometown heroes.
As Amir's fans were smashing their drums to bits, I spoke to Amir before he stepped on the scales. Amir, it gets closer to it now. The big week is coming to an end. You've seen the doctor. You're about to get weighed in. At what point do you start to relax? I mean, really relax?
It's very hard to keep focused because, you've got so many fans out there and everything. But no, I think after this weigh-in, that's when it's all going to be Amir Khan time. Probably get to see my family maybe this evening. Probably that's the last time I'll see them till the fight. But then it's all about, fight mode. There's a lot of people traveling from all over the world and the country to see me fight. A lot of my friends are flying in and traveling into Manchester. So, I could get distracted and get carried away, but I don't want to do that. I mean, my focus is on Saturday night fight, and I can't afford to make any mistakes.
Right now, are you edgier than you've been in the past, or about the same? Is there any fight where you've got a little bit edgier during the week?
To be honest with you, normally with the weight you can get a bit edgy, making a weight and all that. But this is the easiest I've ever made a weight, to be honest with you. I woke up this morning half a pound over. I went for a walk and I was dead on. I mean, I've never done it this easy before. I feel good at this weight, 140 pounds, which is light welterweight. But you know what? It's been great because, I've been away from home, all this stuff about TV and everything. Yeah. I've stayed out of it. I mean, my focus was to win the fight and training. I mean, I've stayed away from everything. I've been locked up in a hotel in Manchester. I've been there with my trainer, Freddie. We've been training, talking the fight, talking about the game plan. And to be honest with you, we've not done anything other than that.
A major part of Amir's success has been his relationship with his coach, Freddie Roach. The pair got together just days after Amir's loss to Prescott. Roach has Parkinson's, a result he thinks of too many fights. I asked him about Amir's preparations in his gym in LA and out in the Philippines.
Well, we had a good training camp at Mile High. They have altitude training there. We had great sparring partners for the fight, awkward southpaws like his opponent. And he's in top shape right now, and hopefully we'll get this guy out of there somewhere along the way.
Do you think now, Freddie, that in the time you've worked with him, that Amir is now solidly established as a global star? He's not just a British boxer who works with you. He's an attraction now. Is that a fair comment?
Definitely, American TV would definitely say that, and they want him back, of course, and he's exciting to watch.
The former British and reigning European light welterweight champion, 22 fights. Please welcome to the scales, the challenger, Paul
Also at the weigh-in was Paul McCloskey's wife, Emma. She'd flown in that morning with the kids. Now, with just 24 hours to go, I asked her about the build-up. Emma, you seem relaxed. Paul seems relaxed. The kids seem like they're enjoying themselves, but it's just the start of a big fight week, really.
Aye, it is. No, we are relaxed. He's well prepared. He knows what he has to do. I know he can do it, so no point in having nerves.
When Paul's prepared for fights in the past, you know, you're with him, you're cooking his meals, you're around him. Has he changed? Because this is a bigger fight, it's a bigger occasion, longer training camp. Is he a different Paul McCloskey in the last few weeks?
I would say he probably is. It's a bigger fight, obviously. He's better prepared. And he cooks even now. So I hope he carries it on after this weekend.
Oh, he started to cook?
Well, maybe just heating up food that's already been cooked.
But still doing something, yeah. In the hours before a fight, like the 24 hours before a fight, what would be your routine with Paul? I mean, would you spend some time together, or would you just let him go away and do his own thing?
We wouldn't normally see him now after the weigh-in, and then we'll go and do our own thing and let him do his own thing. So we'll not see him now day after the fight.
Does he wave to you from the ring? Because some fighters do, some fighters don't.
He would. If he'd see me and Cian, I'll go. The baby won't go, so he'll give us a wave.
Paul, your kids are here, your wife's here, the fans are here, the drums are here.
It's a family day out.
You still enjoying it?
Loving it, man. I say, people talk about the pressure and all. This is what makes me tick. And if you don't enjoy this, you shouldn't be here. I get a real buzz out of seeing people shout my name and chant my name, and it means you're doing well.
It just changed out there, didn't it? I mean, it's been a decent build-up all week with the weigh-in, with the Irish Centre, with the press conference, which was lively. And suddenly the drums kicked in, the flags came out, and you started smiling.
That gives me a lift. To say, if I was coming on the arena tomorrow night with 15,000 Amir Khan fans, I'd be intimidated, of course. But I know there's going to be 6,000-7,000 fans of my own, so I'm not bothered now. I've done the hard work. The talk is done now. It's time to just get focused and get the action ready, you know.
Now, we've also found out, Paul, and it's a little bit alarming, that since you've been in Belfast, you've been cooking. Emma said you've been cooking, and it's just... I mean, I'd like you to deny it, really. I want you to be, just eating raw meat. I don't want you cooking food, Paul McCloskey. What are you doing to me?
No, I'll be honest with you, I had a personal chef, and a fella called Phil Rogers.
She thinks you've been cooking. Your wife thinks you've been cooking.
Oh, she knows I won't be cooking when I go home, so...
Oh, no, she doesn't. She thinks that you've learned how to cook, and she hopes she brings it home with you.
Oh, no way. I say, tea and toast is my speciality. I'm great at that. I do a lovely round of toast, but no, when I come home, I'm looking forward to her making my meals again, so...
It's not just the main event fighters at the weigh-in. The other 20 boxers on the bill also have to be there, including an unbeaten heavyweight called Richard Towers. He's 6'8", 18 stone, but he's had a troubled past, which includes a lengthy stay in prison. He's fighting to change his life, change it forever.
I'm so lucky to be here, I compare myself to a few years ago, and this is the stuff dreams are made of, I'm getting to fight at side of some brilliant fighters, and so I will say for myself that I dedicate myself 100%. I'm in that gym 8 hours a day. When I'm not in gym, I'm either helping Brendan, or I'm with my 2-year-old son, or I'm at home. I don't go to nightclubs, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't gamble, I don't get involved with anything or anybody what's associated with anything negative.
Do you sometimes maybe have to pinch yourself then to think that only a few years ago, you were working out a long sentence, and here you are fighting on big undercards at the MEN with people predicting good things for you, Rich?
Yeah, definitely. I can remember, it's all so vivid for me, I can remember being sat in the cell 23 hours a day. For like 2 years I went through that, 23 hours a day, no TV, no stereo. They came and took your mattress at 7:30 in the morning. And that was a stage in my life where I probably felt my most vulnerable. I felt weak, and I put my hands together, I said a little prayer, and my prayer was to just be out of that situation. To me, I'm a nobody, and that's what drives me, but I'm definitely coming, and I'm going to make a mark, Steve. And now I'm living it. I'm not wasting a second more.
Tickets still available from the area box office, and for viewers.
If someone had said to you on Wednesday or Tuesday when we was here, Steve, this shopping centre, there's a major fight in town this weekend, you would have given them a frontal lobotomy.
Steve Lillis, the News of the World's boxing writer.
It was fantastic. The flags are out, everyone was well supported, everyone was well behaved, they had fun. And now we've got, we can look forward to it a lot more than we could 4 days ago.
Yeah, suddenly feels. And also, Oscar De La Hoya's in town. He's enjoying himself, that boy.
Well, I tell you what, says I know a thing about how you look after a lager off five the next morning, and I guarantee you, he had more than 5 with Ricky Hatton last night. And when he stood there in between Amir Khan and Paul McCloskey, I don't think he knew who was who. Even though one's a British Asian, one's an Irishman.
But here's the thing, he seemed happy, because he got into the crowd.
Well, he seemed happy, he got into the crowd, and he's got another night out tonight he can look forward to.